What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, everybody out there doing tonight. It's your boy, Coach Lee. Up in this bad boy. Happy Monday. Welcome to the O.T.S.B.S Show. Weekend just over, but it's Super Bowl week. We 4 days away from the weekend and the definite Super Bowl festivities. But before we do that, you know how we do it on Monday nights. Get crunk up in this bad boy. It's time to run one with your guys. With that being said, what's up, Uncle Leroy?
Just like candy, hey. Just like candy, baby. This is doing on Leroy. Don't say Leroy without the Junior. And we're kicking on this Monday on the O.T.S.B.S Show. We talk about that bullshit that's going on. We got a lot going on today. So, you know what? Stop the music. Let's get it started, man. How's it going on this Monday for you?
Man, it's a typical Monday, you know, problems, troubles, concussions, repercussions, all that good stuff. But you know, it's Monday. So waiting on the weekend. Got some okay numbers. Hopefully I hit it again. But you know how it is.
Okay. Well, I know, Super Bowl week, and more people actually care about the numbers in the game. So before we get the show started, I guess I'm gonna ask, who's your favorite? Who's your pick to win?
The Bengals, man.
Hey, all right. Definitely want to give a shout out to Cedric, Johnny Robinson, and Sis. They're hanging out with us in the audience, man. But all right, I can dig it. I like the Bengals. So you know why I like the Bengals? Cause gotta give a shout out. Huh?
We gotta connect you.
Hey, you already know, man. Shout out to Mac Jones, man.
Get gritty.
Did you see this fool get gritty?
I did.
Hey, big B's on him, man. Big B's.
Gotta throw up them B's, gritty. You gotta lift up your knees, gritty. Gotta throw.
Hey, shout out to Lil Gritty, man. He definitely support the brand. But yeah, the Bengals. Shout out to Jamal Chase too. So the Bengals is one that I'm rooting for too.
We shall see, man. It's gonna be a good game. Hopefully, the new Matt Stafford shows up, not the Matt Stafford of old. He don't go out there be, doing the stuff he normally does when the pressure get hard. But it's gonna be a good game, man. You got a good high-powered offenses on both sides, good defense on one side, good coaching minds, young versus old. It's gonna be good, man.
Facts. But I think it's all really gonna boil down to who's used to this spotlight. And I think it's Big Play Joe. Big Play Joe. You know what I'm saying?
He's only 2 years removed from being on the stage.
Facts. And this is what he does. So he liked the big spotlight. He liked the big stage. And, you can see that was indicative of his play all year. So, let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wait, hold on. Wait. My what you call it just.
What's up, man? You want
Hold on, I'm about to say, wait.
You know what I'm saying? It's good. It's love. It's all love.
Wait, it was my jam too back in the day, but we gotta get
play Trooper there.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm about to jam back there too, but you know what I'm saying? We gotta do it. We gotta do it. He back.
As promised.
As promised, man. We don't want to be gonna make the day.
Why?
We
got Hots crying.
Familiar.
Hold on,
pressure.
Young Hova.
Yeah. Welcome back, man. Let's give it up to you, man. We missed you, man. Like, what the hell you been?
Missed y'all too, man. Sorry for the absence. Dealing with some things right now.
You have to take care, family over everything, man. FOE.
As life goes, you know what I'm saying? Life goes on. Things happen, but life still must go on. So I'm here for that bullshit.
And this is the show. You know what? I think, you know what I'm saying? Look, I think it's safe to can we get that just for you coming on the show. You ready for it for the day. So we're gonna get Hey.
Let's get it.
Let's go. We got a lot of bullshit to talk about too.
Shout out there. We see you, Cedric. Appreciate you hopping in with us tonight. So, first topic, We talked about it a little bit before the show. I'm gonna throw this disclaimer out there. I'm normally the quiet, reserved one. Well, there's a couple of topics on here tonight. Got me a little amped up. The first one is, and it's BS right off the bat. On the move. So reports came out that a fellow someone, aka the Beard, James Harden, he's doing that passive aggressive stuff that he normally does. A report came out, said that he wanted an agent to assist the trade all over the weekend. You probably seen all the updates. Nets, Sixers, possible swap Harden for Simmons. But he's falling back saying, I really don't want to leave. But I'm like, this is what you do, man. Next, you're going to come out there with the fat suit on like you did in Houston.
James,
so
man.
It looks like this experiment is over before it even really started. KD.
It's to me it's just chatter. You're trying to get what you can get for your value and your buck. Like, you look at it. How long can KD sustain not being hurt? And you got Kyrie in a situation where he's only playing on the road right now. Shout out to Kyrie though, man. He's been, he's been trying to acclimate himself, but when you're playing half and half, you really can't. The story with James Harden is, I feel like James Harden has come to the realization that he probably doesn't want to play with more than one superstar. That's the thing. He can go to Philly right now and play with Embiid, and it will be him and Embiid, and I'll be great for him. I just think the stardom of KD getting the clout, and then Kyrie, and then you're actually the guy playing in games, and now you're the third fiddle. When you're in Houston, you're the first fiddle. You've been the guy your whole career, basically. And then you assume to try to make a role to try to go for championships. Is that what you really want to do? There's a lot of people in the NBA that don't want championships. People got to realize that. Some people that play hard and want championships. And that's okay. James Harden, he's just one of those guys that's just want to party, throw 20s in the strip club, 100s in the strip club, and drop doubles. Simple.
Man, like, it's hard to come behind it. Like, I agree a whole lot because, if you look at the numbers, this is the worst James Harden been playing since his start in OKC. So, I mean, just go through a couple numbers. Like, from in 2020, he averaged 24 points a game. In 2021, he averaged 22 points a game. Now, before that, in 2020, when he was playing in Houston, those 8 games, he averaged 24 points. 2019, 34 points, 36 points, 30 points. So we're talking about a guy that's used to getting the ball, that's used to having all this star power, like you mentioned. So now, he's putting in his work. The numbers aren't really there, so he's not hitting his contract margin. You know what I'm saying? He's not hitting those things. So, I mean, like you say, we've seen this in a lot of players when, it's time for their contract is up because they want more money. They're trying to finesse the market. So I think this is just another freaking ploy by James Harden that he just needs to shut up and play basketball. It's crazy.
Shut up and play basketball.
I do that purposely. It's the O.T.S.B.S Show, man. I mean, I can be messy.
Absolutely.
So
you better know the
vibe. If he had to make a move, you think the deal's going to go through? Because the deadline is 3 days away from now. You think he stays or goes?
He's staying. The Nets are crazy. The Nets are crazy to even do that in their mind. And you got to keep it real. KD's going to come back. This team are going to make the playoffs. They're going to be a playoff team. And nobody's going to want to play those 3 guys, regardless of how all those 3 guys feel about each other. At the end of the day, they're going to try to at least try to get one. If they can't get one, then you go back to the table in the summer, James Harden. If you want to get traded, whatever, see what we can do. But right now, no, they put too much into this. Brooklyn's put too much into this, and you're not just leaving just like that. They got strip clubs, James Harden. We're just going to find you a better one to make you happy for the time being.
Do you know who the owner of the Brooklyn Nets is?
Is it Pekka still? Or is it somebody else in management?
The hell if
He's
I
a
know?
Russian,
But
ain't
the
he?
first guy, he was he's a Russian. Ain't
Yes,
no way
Russian.
that boy getting off in there. Hell no, he's not going anywhere. He's
That.
not leaving no Russians like that, but he's gonna stay there. I mean, who wants this guy? I mean, he has a history of pulling ploys like this, so no one wants him. I think Brooklyn will actually be his last stop before retirement.
That's part of, I don't know. That's just, when I think of Harden, and especially since they changed the rules where all that flopping and stuff that he was doing, it's not as effective as it used to be, in my opinion.
I just feel like, I don't even feel like it's all that. I just feel like it's you gotta think about it. In the history of we'll say threes, we won't say big threes, we'll say threes. We're seeing another guy right now in Los Angeles. We're seeing Russell Westbrook right now. It's speaking. The stats are they're poof. He plays with AD and he plays with LeBron, and it's like poof. You see the Chris Bosh, Kevin Love effect. LeBron played on them. You know what I'm saying? They have to go to be, catch and shoot guys. There's a lot of people who get affected from these threes. James Harden's being affected because he's used to being the talk of the town.
Exactly.
And KD and Kyrie, who people are, he's not vaccinated, but he's getting more media than James Harden. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, hey, shout out to Dominique. He's hanging out with us. Appreciate the tap in with his partner. Shout out to you, Kyrie, baby. I see you, K-Rob. But hey, that's the thing. They're fighting for media attention. You know what? It feels like we're watching the presidential candidacy, Joe Biden versus Trump. You know what I'm saying? They're just doing something to get some attention. Because at the end of the day, they're a good team. Can they get better? Yes, but at the end of the day, they're a good team. You know what I'm saying? So what is James Harden really going to do? He's going to go where? Who's going to pick him up?
Man.
So, child viewers, you know what? Tap in. Let us know who y'all think, the top two. You know what? Not the top two. Just let us think, let us know who y'all feel James Harden might get signed with or get picked up. Wait,
You know?
Hey, well, I guess. But so what team you think he might get signed with?
I can see the Sixers. But I just don't see the Sixers right now. I can see that something that can happen, possibly. It's just the right now situation. I'm not going to float the air, and I'm not going to listen to it. But Daryl Morey definitely wants James Harden. He's spoken about wanting James Harden, and I feel like in the summertime, if they can work everything out and get right. The only thing is, they're not going to mess up this season by trading James Harden for Ben Simmons, a guy that he hasn't played in months. So what is he really doing?
All right. So we got here. Hey man, shout out to my guy, my Digby pork ball partner, man. So damn, he say Philly's a strong possibility. So I guess he agrees with you on that. Why do you think Philly is a good strong possibility? Just because of he fits there? What do you think?
I just feel like the way they run their system, I feel like the pieces that they have right now, and James can complement that, in a way, and where you got Tyrese Maxey there, and he's a guy that's just improving and floating. James Harden can go back to being a natural too. And then you got, and I'm not disrespecting the late great Cole, but since Cole, there hasn't been a two guard that's been putting in any work besides James Harden. So that would, and then you got Embiid down there, and Embiid's having a hell of a season. Shout out to Joel Embiid. He needs somebody right now. That would be awesome to have him there right now, but I don't think they would mess that all up right now. It would be extremely. Brooklyn would have to get a nice icing on the cake if they were to James Harden for Ben Simmons right now.
They know what they want, but shout out to you, D. So he says system and can work. Got with Embiid and Harris. Oh yeah, that'd be a crazy team. I think they'll compete. What do you think about that, Coach Lee?
I believe they definitely will, because that's what they need right now. Embiid's in the paint. You got Harris banging on the defensive end, doing the dirty work. Seth is there, but Seth's kind of inconsistent, so he will be that outside threat that they have. so they can hit you from all points on the floor.
All right. So now this might be a long stretch right here. Who this is that posted this comment? Hard to the Warriors.
Who they gonna give up?
You know what? Come here. Come here.
Who said that? Who said that?
Hey, I think that might be your partner.
Dominique.
You know who said that. You know that's Dominique. You know that's him.
Dominique. Today is the 7th, Dominique. Today's the 7th, Dominique. So you know what happens on Saturday, right?
Uh-oh.
I'm just letting you know, bro. But that's a sign that this guy is never.
Tell us, because a lot of people don't know. Like,
He's a fair weather. He's a fair weather. He's a sign of a fair weather. This is what a fair weather is. You're happy that your team's good and nice, and you want players like James Harden to be added with them. And then in 5 years when they're nothing, you won't hear him say nothing about this team at all. He's a fair weather fan. Fair weather. He's enjoying the fair weather. He's enjoying this nice team of the Warriors. He's not really a fan. He's a fair weather.
Well, no, okay, so to our viewers, they got a bet, $100 bet going on. So tell, what's going on with this bet? That's what's going on. Who are you going for?
The $100 bet. Either way it goes, it's already in the app, ready to download and go to if he wins. It's a $100 bet. Warriors versus Lakers, team wins. He wanted the $100 the first day he asked for the bet. He wanted my money, so he has to take my money. Really
see, that's that northern education. You trying to make it seem like he leeching or something.
He leeching. He leeching for that $100. He thought he was catching somebody that just like was just scared. I bet I does this. So even if I don't win, I make you famous. You're famous off of me.
Nice. Hey, you know what? Because I made a bet with him like that like last year. I think it was on a Brown. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Oh, you made a stupid bet." I'm like, "That's what I do. You bet me." It's like this. Like in the wall, you call nigga hand, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make a bet, I'm gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I ain't trying to bet. Exactly. I'm no good. But shout out to you, D. So you say Philly don't have much to offer the Nets, so that trade is a 30% back.
That's Philly don't have a. Yes, they do.
What they got?
What? Philly got some players.
Who they gonna offer the Nets, bro?
Ben Simmons.
That's what I'm saying. Like Ben Simmons, he on the first thing smoking out. He trying to get out of there.
They got shooters. They got some. I mean, you can take the draft picks or whatever the case is. They have some players.
They got some draft capital for sure.
They got some draft capital. Who do that? It's not an overall bad trade. They'll make it happen if it need to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have played, but who the Nets got? The Nets got the same type of players that the Sixers got. You're just trying to learn.
They're saying there's nothing to offer there.
I'm taking Andre Drummond over Blake Griffin.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
All right. But I mean, that's still like, what's the value in that? But the fact of the matter that James Harden even trying to get out after he did all of this, he got in a fat suit in Houston to get trade. He got fat, then he lost weight. I think we all can agree that this is some bull. What? I love it. You was on cue this time. Hey, I'm telling you, I don't know what's in your cereal or your coffee this morning, but you was on it. But hey, everybody that's tapped in, y'all sit back. We're gonna be back with more of the O.T.S.B.S. where we talk about the bullshit that's going on in sports. Stay tuned.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Gritty checking in. This Friday I'm live with STWF Media, man. Little interview coming soon with everybody. Y'all tune in, man. We got some big coming. Let's get it.
Hey, man, we back with more of the O.T.S.B.S Show. Shout out to our guy Gritty, man, supporting the brand. Like, that was a pretty cool interview. Y'all can check the recap on, our Facebook page, Sports Talk with Friends podcast, or our YouTube page.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, speaking about support, this next one is kind of hits home for all college football fans. Call this one even playing field. So we just got done with National Signing Day. And so far, as of right now, I think the final thing that was said is Texas A&M Aggies have the #1 recruiting class in the nation. Some fools are even, I'm almost ready to hit this BS button real fast tonight. But some people are even saying this might be the best recruiting class ever.
Ever?
Hit that right now. Hit that right now. Hit that right now.
So what y'all think about that, man?
Johnny Manziel coming back to school? But this is crazy right here, though. Just reading the article, it said that Fisher didn't hesitate to reboot rumors suggesting the program played players a hefty sum via name, images, likeness, rules, and commit. This is the way the world is working now. 10 years ago, people were doing the same stuff, a.k.a. Reggie Bush, give me your Heisman back. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the way the world's working now. And shout out to Jimbo. Even if they don't have the best recruiting class ever, shit. You going into this. You might have started some shit in it. You might have started some shit in it. You know what, Nick Saban to start doing that. You know what, Nick need to start doing that. And a lot of other coaches to do that. Because that's going to be a slope that you're only going to live one time, Jimbo. So you better hope you swung real hard. Barry Bonds, steroids, no Hall of Fame. Or Roger Clemens. Better hope you swung hard for the fences on this one.
Well, it sounds like he did. He didn't hide from it. I just think it's a bunch of crap on Saban's part. The fact that he even came out and said anything about it. I'm like, dude, we all know. Y'all been cheating forever. Don't get upset now that it's legal.
Right. Legal now. Legal.
Shout out to Darren. He says 15% may play this season. They got good talent in front.
Man, I don't know about that term, the best recruiting class ever. And like you said, 15% of them going to see the field. So guess what's going to happen? Another 35 to 40% I'm going to be in the transfer protocol next year. So, because that seems to be the norm.
We got in Ohio State.
Yes. So I guess because OU's probably going to take a decline. I think they 2 years away from going to SEC.
Everyone's going to SEC.
So we all know normally for the kids that got looked over, the UT stuck up butt sometime can be the student or the players that they didn't want or whatever couldn't get would naturally go to OU and A&M. But with A&M on the decline, they got a coach that we don't know nothing about for the most part. A&M getting ready, man.
Hey, you better watch it because they got big pockets and very good, alumni. So right here, Darren says they building with the new invites from OU and Texas.
Yep.
Spot on.
A lot of those kids, if they don't get picked up by UT, that's why OU be putting it on their ass every year. That's the kids that got looked over. Felt like they should have been in Austin. And they take it personal. Ask Baker Mayfield. So, Saban, don't get upset. It's an even playing field. I don't know. And the A&M still can be A&M. Who's their quarterback? The guy that filled in last year transferred. Kyler Murray was there, transferred. It seemed like their quarterbacks don't stick around there.
Let's see if they stick around this year. Seems like it's going to be a trending up type of thing. I think it's the same thing will happen. I think kind of the same stuff happens at colleges, man, depending on where you at. So if transfer portal is happening and remaining, I feel like it will be the same.
Right. LSU going to do something with it? I know Uncle Leroy's a resident LSU fan.
See, I'm trying to post, comment, and do all the same thing at the same time. So hold that thought. I'm gonna be right with you on that.
So Darren says he believes they got a transfer. Who is it, Darren? I'm intrigued. I stopped following A&M because I don't care for them too much, man. We'll chat about that offline. Even though I came from the A&M system, you know what they can do with it. But neither here nor there.
Is it Zach? Is it Zach Calzada?
What did he transfer in from?
Hold on a second. Transferring. Oh no. He's transferring to Auburn.
That's another one transferring out.
Here, looking here. Their list consists of Blake Boss, Zach Daniels, Raynard Britz, Haynes King, a Cooper McCullum, and a Jackson Oski. So who knows who's going to be in this position right now to play? Maybe Zach Daniel will be the QB sophomore coming in, from the Texas area. Maybe get some love this year.
It ain't gonna matter because UT gonna end up probably getting the Manning grade anyways.
Yeah, when he come out, that's gonna be.
They got the LSU cat. That's right. I cannot remember his name. I remember hearing about this story. So here's something that Johnson. Okay, so here's something that you might want to think about.
Yep. You.
We're doing. Can you hear me? I don't know what's going on tonight.
I get you now.
But the money. So they can probably end up laundering more money now because they can have, the NIL deals are in place, but all the under the table money, they can find a way to stash that other places. So kids ain't just getting the NIL money; they getting the other money too. Still,
they're getting all the money that we should have been getting forever legally for a long time. The thing is, they try to take the money and keep the money away from us. When they run out of money, they try to find out new ways how to make money. And that's the same way we've been trying y'all how to get money. This is what happens when you connect your hustles together. You can make more money. College,
more
y'all
money.
been making millions, but y'all wanted to be stingy. And now that there's a capital for it. A lot of schools make bank from it. A lot of schools won't. I'm telling you that right now.
So I know, and you're right. These kids have been getting paid, kind of going off on a tangent a little bit, but these kids have been paid a long time ago, as far as in the public view.
And I'm not talking about millions of dollars or anything, but they should get a check. They should get something. You know what I'm saying? For them going out there, protecting and serving, and that's a career. Anything can happen on that football field. You know what I'm saying? And those guys ain't promised NFL jobs at all.
Mm-hmm.
So when people say, "Oh, these guys don't deserve to be paid," no, they deserve to be paid. Now, if we want to talk about on the Richter scale how much, then that's a different debate. But in terms of paid, you can pay. I don't underpaid, overpaid, whatever. That football players, you don't want to underpay them. You gotta pay.
But what do you think about the whole notion of they're student athletes? They get a free education.
No, I don't care about that because they should. They should. What they're putting on for the field and how much they're making the boosters and everybody else doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like I mean, you went to school too, and I've been to school with plenty of football, basketball, all those players. For the most part, those guys live lives just like us, besides the fact that they are playing 2-3 days a week playing basketball.
It's hard, man. It's hard.
I had players in the basketball team at my school asking me for money.
Yep, it's hard.
Those
kids go through it, man.
Basketball players asking me for money. Like it happens. Meanwhile, I'm the kid on the street that couldn't even get on the team or make the first tryout because the coach wanted all these different players. Like it's just different levels to the game. Who they want, they already know who they want. Like it's all that. You know what I'm saying? So they should get paid at least something.
That's a good point. Kids don't have the discipline to complete the primary goal of education. Any freak injuries they're done and don't have nothing to fall back on. That's true. That's true. I'm not going to say who because he might see this, but I had a good friend of mine in college that went on, played in the NFL for about 13, 14 years. He was one of the lucky ones. I remember one day we was in the sub, everybody just chilling, talking about their majors and whatnot. And he stood up on the table of the game room and he said, F school. My MF and major is NFL. He won, but everybody don't get that lucky. Shout out to you, man. But no, Jimbo, hold your ground, man. This SEC, I cannot wait till OU and Texas gets in there. They gonna get thumped. They gonna get thumped hard because they ain't gonna be ready for what comes to them. You leaving the Big 12 where you just slinging around and just glorified flag football to some smash mouth football. It's gonna be different. But hey, down there in Austin, y'all need to toughen it up. Y'all a little soft down there.
Yes, toughen it up, guys. You guys have been not good for so long. This is not Texas like. Got to get it back with the program.
Vince don't came and went.
Yes.
Been a long time now, man.
Absolutely.
But I will say, kudos to Jumbo shot in the mouth. Saban, shame on you for whining. But at the end of the day, it's awesome straight up. Man, we're going to take our last break for the night. Uncle Leroy be back.
I love that. Hey, I'm sorry. I just had to say, I really and truly love it. But let's take our next break. I'm ready.
We'll be right back.
Oh, he came back. Oh.
He came back. Oh, he's going to come back for this next topic. Trust me. The end is near. But we'll be right back in about 15 minutes.
Jumbo.
What's up, world? Kyrie Robinson, man. New Orleans Saints veteran. Hey, man, make sure you guys go check out my guy, man, STWF, the media, man. Check them guys out. Y'all want to get sports talks with players, with fans, anything like that, man, go check them guys out, man. That's the place to be if you want to talk sports. Who that nation?
Hey. I had to get ready for this last one, man. Don't mind me. But look, this is dude Uncle Leroy getting ready for this last segment, man. Because I got the notes. I know it's about to piss me off.
So this is the O.T.S.B.S Show. For those that don't know, the first time chiming in, it's O.T.S.B Show. So we like acronyms around here. So the next topic, our acronym is WHIVSIV. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Uh-oh.
This is, and I say, man, this is what happens. You got, your coach gone. You ain't as disciplined as you should be. It's probably going to happen on the Sean Payton watch. But hey, we here, man. So this is. So, man, you being a resident Saints fan.
Really?
Hey, you're the expert, man. You're going to probably know about this more than us. I'm going to join it from the outside looking in, not because the young man is facing some legal troubles, but because our next door neighbor football team had a little bit of trouble, and I'm enjoying it. Alvin Kamara, I ain't hating. He's a great. I'll take him on that team in a heartbeat. I'm actually kind of impressed, though. Because I always thought he's a little bit on the south side, seeing some of the pictures I don't see. But he will bust you in your mouth in a minute. So shout out to Kamara, man. Somebody crossed the line. He had to put them things on him. So, Uncle Leroy.
Was he fighting somebody from down south? Was he fighting somebody from down south?
Huh?
Was he fighting somebody from down south?
I
down
still don't know. We still trying to figure this out.
No detail.
Shout out to my guy D, man. He's hanging out with us. He hanging a thing. He say, AK got our NOLA mentality. We square up on shit when you speak to my lady babe. To my lady.
Hey, man. She probably on here looking. I tell my wife all the time, don't put me in a position where I got to defend your honor, because you know I'm going to have to.
Right. Exactly. That ass is getting pushed.
That says it right there. You know what I'm saying? Enough said. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. So, do I think that there's trouble in the Big Easy? No. Because you know what happened? We actually signed our head coach, Dennis Allen, to a new contract. You see how quickly I just switched that up? come on, you know what? I think you got it. Shout out to the New Orleans Saints for changing the narrative. If changing the narrative was a person, it would be Dennis Allen. So, shout out to D. Once again, he said no trouble at all because, at the end of the day, what can we prove? There's nothing that's been out. There's no video footage. What can be proved?
I'm going to go out on a limb. I might get in trouble for saying this.
Yeah.
Camaro seems like he's a good guy, man. He don't bother nobody. He ain't never been in no trouble before like this. I think whoever it was had it coming to him.
Fact. Shout out to Bumpy because, he brought to my attention. He said that, Alvin Kamara actually had some issues in Tennessee, when he was in college, and he had some issues getting and staying on the field. I'm not an Alvin Kamara fan like that, so I really didn't do too much homework. So if that is true, I'm pretty sure since then he's been coached up. So to me, that would further make me not believe that he was the protagonist in this situation. So,
taking this for you.
You got that cricket service. Cricket.
So what is that Martin, once we get off the Saints, that was an easy path. Or I'm just gonna believe I'm gonna doing this. Had no trouble. He's gonna have 3-4 games suspension in the beginning of the season. When the Saints are supposed to be bad anyway, they're gonna be worse because they ain't going. The NFL just gonna stay and let him get no games for this. I know it's only February, and I know you got to rely on the offseason, but he's getting in trouble for jail time. But he's getting in trouble for this NFL trouble. He's gonna be suspended. He can get healthy, relax, and play after week 4. That he's on the pine for 4 weeks.
Hey man, I'm telling you, the Saints are in the building. I almost gotta say nothing. Exactly. No suspension coming.
A suspension is coming. How?
From what? From
what?
What did he do?
He was an NFL player. He was the NFL player. Was involved in a fight. He's being suspended.
So the facts show that he, they were trying to get on the elevator. Can we agree on that? They were trying to get on the elevator. Yep. We all read that, right? Mm-hmm. So they said Alvin Kamara pushed his hand out so the dude, let them know like, hey, you can't get on this elevator. Is that the story y'all had?
No, I'm gonna be real.
Is that the story y'all had? Because that can be spent whereas he was like, hey, he's trying to defuse the situation.
I didn't. When you say when I walk to an elevator, nobody have their hands on me. I can feel.
Hey man, you gotta fix your internet. I'm about to zip you, man. I can't be arguing with people with slow internet. I need you to be spot on with me, man. Fix your internet.
Oh, your internet. Hold on. Your internet wasn't acting slow 10 minutes ago.
But acting up now. I'm ready. Look, you talk about my Saints.
Number one. Yeah, number one.
Let's go.
Number one. Red flag. Don't put your hands out. Who do you think you are, Alvin Kamara? You're a Saint, a loser. Team that lost this season. You ain't no winner. You ain't got no Super Bowl rings. What do you think this is? Flag number one.
Them folks gonna come for you, man.
You messing with a grown man, another grown man. Yeah, right. You knew something was gonna happen. And then 3, y'all jumped the man. Y'all jumped the homie. You and your friends jumped the homie. Y'all in trouble.
Wait, hold up. Didn't he have his partners with him?
He's an NFL player.
No. I'm talking about the victim. Didn't the victim have partners with him? Where were them dudes?
The victim got a blue check.
What a victim
got a blue check.
What a victim's at? What a victim partner at? They was because they was in cahoots. All of them were in cahoots.
You ain't got a blue check either.
You know what I'm saying? It goes back to the end of time. You know what I'm saying? O.J. Simpson was set up. Goddamn. Because at the end of the day, they had to know who he was. And it's funny because they saying that the guy, he came to consciousness and the only thing he was remembering was a guy with dreads, and then they had to tell him that it was Alvin Kamara. How the hell you don't know who Alvin Kamara is?
Yeah, tell him.
I
want the blue check.
Him was in Vegas in the after-hour spot. I'm sure they told them they had celebrities in there. Come on, man. Them dudes knew who they were. There's no way you can't tell me that them dudes didn't know who Alvin Kamara was. They in Vegas, and it's the Pro Bowl weekend. Come on. Can't believe it. To me, that's targeting. And if they got Johnny Cochran, shout out to Johnny Cochran, he gonna eat the cake.
He about to get suspended. Suspension coming.
Let's go, D. The pilot threw the first punch.
Somebody can get Alvin in the second round, third round.
The only thing I'm saying, look, Alvin Kamara did this. The dude pushed his hand on him. I mean, that's how fights start. Do you know how many fights, like,
bro, he shouldn't have even did that. That guy was probably intoxicated.
Yo, look how it started. Look, it started like this. Don't knock that off my shoulder. And you knock that off the shoulder, you fight. Like, you do this, you fight. Like, you do this.
He pushed this.
That's just how it happened. That's just the know the man.
Like this. He put his hand out. Homie was probably drunk. Don't put your hand out. I don't care who you are. Don't put your hand out.
Don't touch me.
You're a grown man.
You can't touch me. You don't touch. Look, man, put his hand out. You're on this elevator. You trying to come behind my entourage. Man, look. Punch him down.
I'm lucky you get
I'm with it. I'm with Alvin Kamara because that's crazy. Like he said right here, you're man first. That's crazy.
You're with your man Alvin Kamara because you can't see the fact of him being suspended 4 games. You don't want your season to be over before it starts.
So they're saying, we got to see who Facebook user is. Tell us what you're tapping in. It's saying, going to look at Kamara. Let the record reflect. Did we just summon his bumper? That sounds like maybe something that he was, we shout out to him. He tapped into his live early. But, but at the end of the day, what was done first? The man, the victim assaulted dude, you saying somebody was ugly. That's assault right there.
What, saying somebody's ugly?
Yeah, you can't, man. Come on, man. How you gonna sit up like I almost know you're gonna say, hey, bro, how that go? Hey, bro, your girl ugly.
Your girl ugly, bro.
I'm gonna say, hey, hold on, look. That's just how it's gonna go. Just like that.
That shouldn't come out of nobody's mouth, yo. No bullshit. That shouldn't come out of nobody's mouth ever.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna see yourself.
So,
but that don't give Al Kamara no fairway in this case. He getting caught. It's all over the news. He getting 2 4 games max.
Civil settlement.
For what though? Because at the end of the day, you know what's funny? I'm gonna tell you what's funny. It's like people believe the most unbelievable thing, like Deshaun Watson getting off. That's what people believe. They believe that Deshaun Watson is gonna get off, but Alvin Kamara, who just punched down the dude, gonna do all this time and get all of this stuff. How y'all? What's the rationale?
Watson is gonna get off. He got sympathy right now.
Women? What? Man, do you not know our vice president is a woman?
When it came out that he liked to have certain body parts played with, they got
and the girls are playing with him.
It's serious. Don't get me wrong, it's serious. But when I saw it, I'm like, man, that's kind of a funny turn on this story.
Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Watson done. That's what I'm saying. Like
I'm not gonna say Watson. No, I'm not gonna say
already started to clean up. They got a black guy, man. They got a black.
They about to get. He about to come back. If Bill Cosby can beat it, Deshaun Watson can beat it. Believe in Bill Cosby. If you believe in Bill, believe in Deshaun.
You know what?
Deshaun go.
You dead on that one, man. You dead, man. There's no way. Bill Cosby roof, man. There is no correlation between
Bill Cosby giving Deshaun Watson the best advice in the world right now. Hey, yo, that's crazy, though. Every time I see Deshaun Watson now, I only can look and think of Bill Cosby whenever I see him now because the memes be killing me.
They both sexual predators, but
hey. Y'all gotta go get us taken off air, man.
Yeah. We need to. I told you we're gonna piss some people off tonight.
Hey, look. I love it. Let's go. That's what we do on Mondays. Like shout out to Facebook Live. Definitely want to give a shout out to them because I had to get off air because they had to check me off air about our wording. But shout out to our guy, to the admin for allowing our show to actually post. So appreciate you.
Yes, appreciate you guys. Even though, from time to time, y'all be trying to make me eat that jail food, and I ain't really with that jail food. You feel me? Shout out.
But so I guess I gave my shout out, but we got something coming up Friday. We got an interview, right?
Yes, we do. We got an interview Friday with an award-winning actress, Mia Hunt. She'll be on.
And Mia Hunt, we going on a date afterwards. Me and Mia going on a date afterwards, everybody. So that's gonna be on live too afterwards. So you get to interview her, you get to date with us afterwards. And I don't know what's gonna happen after the date. But what I'm saying, follow-ups will be, followed up on
What is going on here?
Oh, y'all didn't know? I'm not gonna ask her on the date on Friday during the show.
Well, thanks for letting us know. We didn't know that was we can add that to the. We can add that.
She's watching right now, so hopefully she is. Thank you guys. But shout out to everybody, man, tapping in, man. Shout out to everybody that's had an eye or message me or whatever. If you haven't got a response, you get one back. Saying a lot of things that occurs in daily life, man. Just keep yourself up, man. And I've been doing my homework. I've been taking notes, during my time off. I was ready. I was ready prepared for this. Only thing is, I was 4 minutes late tonight because my laptop doesn't say the time for some reason. I don't know why. It usually does.
Again.
Get
out of here, man.
No, it has the clock. I can't read the clock. It doesn't have the numbers. But shout out to you guys as well for holding down everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Love you guys.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Dominique, man. He lit now. He lighting our chat up, man. You know what? We're going to have to talk to you after this, but definitely appreciate you supporting the brand.
Come on the show.
Aaron, man, for real. Appreciate you. Hop in some more, man. You always had good sports input. But
he does.
So, and he's a Saints fan, so yes, sir. I be struggling trying to deal with these two Cowboy fans, man. So it's a struggle.
I'm not a Cowboys fan right now. I'm a Cowboys fan in August. Don't mention the Cowboys. Don't mention them. I don't want to hear about the Cowboys until August. All right? It was a disappointing season. It was a bad way to go out. It's the worst way to go.
You're touchy. That's what you're saying.
Touchy. Yeah, yes, man. I am.
27 years in Canada. We feel some type of way right about now.
I feel some type of way right now because I have a man Zeke out there looking like a crash dummy, you know what I'm saying, with the tour PCL. Like that hurt me. That hurt me when I heard that. And Zeke was still one of the best running backs in the game. So you know what happens next year? Zeke will go for 2,000 yards, baby. He might break everything.
I don't even know why y'all expected anything besides an L. Like y'all have a history of losing in December and January. So I mean,
cut. You know what? As long as we know, we beat y'all. We beat y'all.
And Taysom Hill, they said he had his best game of the season against us, and he had 15 picks. Yeah, I swear.
But hey, man, we appreciate everybody tuning in with us tonight. Make sure y'all are here tomorrow for Saturday.
That's how we ride out today, baby.
We got 25 lighters on the dresser.
Appreciate everybody hanging out. Catch us tomorrow on the Sports Chatter Show.
I got 25 lighters for my 25.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all. Much love. Let's do it.